So structural failures, about 25% of the dam failures have been occurred due to these reasons. Structural failures, त्यामध्ये 40% due to seepage failure, 25% due to structural failure, and remaining काय 40 plus 25%, 65. Remaining 35% failures are occurred due to seepage failure. Hydraulic failures having percentage किती 40%. Seepage failures having percentage of failure 35%, and structural failures have been attributed or occurred due to structural failures having 25% of the dam failures have been attributed to structural failures. म्हणजे स्ट्रक्चरल फेल्युअरचा पर्सेंटेज कमी आहे, हायड्रोलिक फेल्युअरचं पर्सेंटेज जास्त आहे, 40% आहे. सीपेज फेल्युअर्स इज 35%, स्ट्रक्चरल फेल्युअर्स इज अबाउट 25%. The structural failures that are caused by shear failures, कशामुळे होते हैं? Shear failure causing slides. Shear failure झाल्यामुळे. Due to shear failure, the shear strength of the soil is less, the shear failure will occur. In that, foundation slides. First reason, sliding of the foundation. When the foundation of the earth dams are made of soft soils, foundation slide कसं होईल? Foundation slide, when the foundation of the earthen dam is made of soft soil, the foundation मध्ये soft soil असेल किंवा it contains fine silt. Foundation soil, it may contain fine silt असेल किंवा fine sand, fine clay, soft clay. So the entire dam may slide over the foundation. Soft soil असल्यामुळे काय होईल? If the foundation is not strong, if it is not laid on the strong foundation rock strata, then there may be sliding of the dam. Soil may erode, erosion of the soil may take place, erosion of the soil may occur. Entire dam may slide over the foundation if it contains fine silt, soft clay, fine soil. The dam may get slided on this. They may get slide over this foundation. ते कशामुळे होईल? Foundation slide, seams of fixed rocks, shells, soft clay, etc. may exist under the foundation, and dam may slide over some of them, causing its failure. So the fixed rocks, shells, or soft clay may exist under the foundation. To the cracks or fissures of the foundation, the dam may get percolate. Percolation of the percolation through the foundation may occur. Seepage through the foundation may occur, and dam may get sliding of the foundation may occur. These are the reasons of foundation sliding. This type of failure, top of the embankment gets cracked. त्या failure मध्ये embankment जो top आहे, top of the dam body gets cracked, and sliding due to soft or weak foundation. Sides the lower slopes moves outward, forming large mud waves near the hill. Crack develop झाल्यामुळे काय होईल? The water will percolate through the cracks. The portion of the dam body may get move towards outward. त्यामुळे large mud form होईल. Large mud waves are formed near the hills. Hill portion ला हे कुठे या ठिकाणी बघा. Sliding due to soft or weak foundation. इथे हा टॉप एम्बॅकमेंट हा फेल झालेला आहे. इथले जे सॉइल पार्टिकल्स हे खाली बेसला जमा झालेले त्या फाउंडेशन इकडे. इट मे गेट दिस सॉइल पार्टिकल्स इट मे गेट डिपॉझिटेड ऑन द हिल. ह्या हिल पोर्शनला, हा पोर्शन कुठला आहे? हिल. ह्या हिलला ते काय होतात? पार्टिकल्स इथे सेटल होतात. म्हणजे हा जो पोर्शन डॉटेड लाईन इथे दाखवला इथपर्यंत, इथली जी सॉइल पार्टिकल्स आहेत इथे पूर्ण हे कोलॅप्स झालेले. इथून हे कोलॅप्स होऊन या हिलला हे जमा झालेलं आहे. हिल पोर्शन हा हिव फॉर्म झालेला इथे बघा. हिव फॉर्म इथे माती इथं वीक और सॉफ्ट फाउंडेशन असेल तर याप्रमाणे हे फेल्युअर होतं. स्लाइडिंग ड्यू टू स्लाइडिंग ऑफ दिस फाउंडेशन. हा फाउंडेशन स्लाइड झालेला आहे इथे. स्लाइडिंग ड्यू टू सॉफ्ट और वीक फाउंडेशन. समजलं? So excessive pore water pressure in confined seams of sand and silt, hydration pressure in the abutments, or hydrostatic excess hydrostatic pressure excess developed due to consideration of clay seams embedded between the sands or silts. त्यामुळे काय होईल? If water if it saturates, water passes through these cracks through the sand, seams of the sand or silt, or due to increase in the hydrostatic pressure, that may reduce the shear strength. Shear strength काय होईल? या सॉइलची कमी होईल. या पोर्शनची shear strength कमी झाल्यामुळे, रिड्यूस झाल्यामुळे काय होईल? It will not the dam will not capable of resisting the shear stresses. It becomes incapable of resisting induced shear stresses. त्यामुळे काय होईल? shear stress reduce झाल्यामुळे failure of the dam foundation may occur without any warning. Failure of the dam foundation may occur due to without any warning. Shear strength reduce झाल्यामुळे the dam may get fail. Or loose sand foundation may fail by liquefaction or flow slides. लूज सँड जर फाउंडेशन मध्ये लूज सँड असेल, फाईन सिल्ट असेल, फाईन क्ले असेल तर लिक्विफॅक्शन होईल. लिक्विफॅक्शन ऑफ द दॅट अर्थ मटेरियल्स और फ्लो स्लाइड्स होईल. दिस इज द डायग्राम ऑफ स्लाइडिंग ड्यू टू सॉफ्ट और वीक फाउंडेशन. फाउंडेशन स्लाइड्स हे डायग्राम आहे. समजला? फाउंडेशन स्लाइड. Second case, slide in embankments. If the embankment slopes are too steep for the strength of the soil, they may get slide causing dam failure. म्हणजे slopes आहे, स्लोप जे प्रोव्हाइड केले आहेत अपस्ट्रीम ला आणि डाउनस्ट्रीम ला. If the slopes are too steep, हे जे स्लोप्स प्रोव्हाइड केलेले आहेत इथे, if these slopes are too steep, these slopes are too steep ज्या स्लोप प्रोव्हाइड केल्यामुळे काय होईल, द सॉइल पार्टिकल्स काय होईल, सॉइल पार्टिकल्स मे गेट इरोडेट, or may there may be seepage of water through the soil particles. इथे काय झालंय, sudden drawdown. See this, upstream slope slide due to sudden drawdown. Due to this is a low water level, this is maximum water level. इथे दाखवले पहा, maximum water level. फेल्युअर सरफेस इथे दाखवले, हा फेल्युअर सरफेस आहे, इसलिए हा फेल्युअर सरफेस, हा डॉटेड लाईनने दाखवले. हा इथली जी माती आहे या फेल्युअर सरफेसच्या इथे हा पूर्ण कोलॅप्स झालेला आहे. हा पोर्शन इज कोलॅप्स ॲट द हिल पोर्शन. किंवा डाउनस्ट्रीम साईडला सुद्धा डाउनस्ट्रीम दिस इज अपस्ट्रीम. डाउनस्ट्रीम स्लोप स्लाइड ड्युरिंग फुल रिझर्वायर कंडिशन, ज्यावेळेस पाण्याची लेवल जास्त असेल, मॅक्झिमम वॉटर लेवल असेल किंवा पाण्याची पातळी जास्त असेल, तर डाउनस्ट्रीम हा फेल्युअर सरफेस दाखवले पहा. डाउनस्ट्रीम स्लोप फेल्युअर सरफेस, हा जो इथली जी माती आहे ती पूर्ण माती इथे खाली घसरलेली आहे, इथे इथे येऊन ते डिपॉझिट झालेले आहे. हे बघा, हा पोर्शन, दिस सॉइल्स गेट डिपॉझिटेड ॲट द टो साइड. हा पोर्शन सगळे इथे खाली आलेले आहे डाउनस्ट्रीम फेसचा पोर्शन. The dotted line is this is a downstream slope slide due to full reservoir condition, and this is upstream slope slide due to sudden drawdown of the water level. ते कशामुळे झालंय, the most critical condition of the slide of the upstream slope is that the sudden drawdown of the reservoir, and downstream slope is most likely to slide when the reservoir is full. ज्यावेळेस सडन ड्रॉडाऊन असेल, एकदा पहिल्यांदा सपोज पाण्याची पातळी कमी असेल, लो लेवलला असेल, इथे दाखवले पण लो लेवल, तर सडनली ते रेनफॉल झाल्यामुळे म्हणा किंवा पाण्याची पातळी वाढल्यामुळे, त्या वाढल्यानंतर परत ते कमी झालंय, सडनली डिक्रीज झालेलं आहे. पहिल्यांदा जास्त होती पाण्याची पातळी रेनफॉल झाल्यावर किंवा किंवा फ्लो जास्त असेल, पाण्याची पातळी जास्त झाल्यानंतर सडनली ते डिक्रीज झाले लो लेवल इथे. त्यामुळे काय होईल, लोड ऑन द प्रेशर ऑन द अपस्ट्रीम फेस दे मे गेट रिड्यूस, सडनली ते रिड्यूस झालेलं आहे प्रेशर ऑन द अपस्ट्रीम फेस. त्यामुळे काय झालेलं आहे, हा जो पोर्शन आहे अपस्ट्रीम पोर्शन ऑफ द डॅम मे गेट कोलॅप्स. फेल्युअर मे ऑकर ड्यू टू सडन ड्रॉडाउन, ड्यू टू चेंज इन द वॉटर लेवल, sudden decrease in the water level. The upstream slope failures seldom lead to catastrophic failures, but downstream slope failures are very serious. The upstream failures कसे आहेत, they are seldomly occur, they are quite seldom that may lead to catastrophic failure, but downstream slope failures are very serious. They may get entire failure of the dam may occur. ते कशामुळे फेल्युअर कशामुळे होईल, ड्यू टू डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ अनअकाउंटेड पोअर प्रेशर जास्त असेल, पोअर प्रेशर केव्हा जास्त होईल, देर इज द चेंज इन द वॉटर लेवल, सडन ड्रॉडाउन, or due to erosion of the soil, that may reduce the shear strength of the soil काय होईल, रिड्यूस होईल. shear strength जर रिड्यूस झालं तर काय होईल, the dam may get, soil may get collapse, shear strength reduce होईल. Many embankments may fail due to process of consolidation झाल्यामुळे at the time of construction or after construction, the embankment may get fail due to process of consolidation. Consolidation is a process you have studied in soil mechanics. This is a slide in embankment. कशामध्ये आहे, earthen dam मध्ये, within the body of the dam, this failure may occur. Therefore it is slide in embankment. Embankment काय झालेला आहे, स्लाइड झालेला आहे on downstream slope and in the upstream slope. there is a slide in the embankment. समजलं? These are the types of structural failures. त्यामध्ये आपण काय काय पाहिलंय? फाउंडेशन स्लाइड अँड स्लाइड इन एम्बॅकमेंट. समजलं का? टाइप्स ऑफ फेल्युअर. एनी डिफिकल्टी इन दिस? These are the causes of failures in the earthen dam. त्यामुळे आपण काय काय पाहिलंय? There are three major types: hydraulic failure, seepage failure, and structure failure. पहिल्या टाइप मध्ये आपण काय काय पाहिलंय? हायड्रोलिक फेल्युअर. त्यामध्ये हायड्रोलिक फेल्युअर may occur due to this reason: by overtopping, second due to erosion of upstream face, then third one is cracking due to frost action, erosion of the downstream face by gully formation, and fifth one is erosion of the upstream or downstream toe. Upstream erosion of the upstream toe. Then seepage failure. Seepage failures त्यामुळे आपण काय पाहिलंय? Piping and sloughing. In that first case is piping through the foundations. Then second case is piping through the dam body. And third one is sloughing of the downstream toe. These are the seepage failures. And structural failure मध्ये foundation slide, sliding of the foundation, and second reason is due to slide in the embankments. समजलं का इथपर्यंत? These are the causes of failure. Causes of failure of the earthen dams. In the exam, they may ask, what are the explain the causes of failure of the earthen dams? In that you have to write hydraulic failures. त्यामध्ये काय काय reasons आहेत? 5 reasons. Seepage failures चे reasons काय आहेत? With diagram you have to explain. And structural failures. What are the structural failures? In detail you have to explain. समजलं? Causes of failure. त्यानंतर आहे design criteria for earthen dams. While designing earthen dams, which are the factors which are responsible for designing of earthen dam? What is the design criteria? What are the design methods? What are the different factors governing the design of the earthen dams? Which are the points to be considered while design of the earthen dam? Earthen dam design करताना कुठले कुठले points consider करायचे? So that to avoid hydraulic failure or to avoid seepage failure and to avoid the structural failure. Failure avoid करण्यासाठी or to increase the stability of the dam. So to increase the life of the dam. So what are the provisions are made? What are the design criteria? What are the points are considered while designing of the dam structure? जसं आपण ग्रॅव्हिटी डॅम मध्ये आपण पाहिले different design methods, design criteria for designing a gravity dam. So in this also different points are considered while designing a earthen dam. There are different total 12 points are there. 12 points are there for designing of the earthen dams. First, a field of sufficiently low permeability should be developed out of the available materials. The field द एम्बॅकमेंट जे तुम्ही कन्स्ट्रक्ट करणार आहे, जे तुम्ही डिझाईन करणार आहे हायड्रोलिक फिल मेथडमध्ये, हायड्रोलिक फिल मेथड किंवा रोल फिल मेथड. The design method is adopted. Methods of construction. The field of sufficiently low permeability should be developed out of the available material. जे material तुम्ही use करणार आहे, which is natural material which are used as sand, clay, silt, rubbles, stones, etc. So that may develop. So there should be low permeability should be there. Permeability will be less. Seepage through the dam may be less, and it may serve for the purpose. The minimum cost of the construction should be there. Cost of construction should be minimized. Such type of materials should be used, and it should have low permeability, and borrow pits should be as close to dam side. जे तुम्ही borrow pits म्हणजे डॅम construct करण्यासाठी जे माती लागणार आहे, ते माती तुम्हाला एका काही डिस्टन्सवर आणावं लागेल का दुसऱ्या प्लेसमध्ये, दुसऱ्या गावातनं म्हणा किंवा एखाद्या जवळच्या गावातनं किंवा एखाद्या ज्या ठिकाणी जास्त माती आहे किंवा ज्या ठिकाणी there are lumps of the soil, huge mass of the soil is there, so you have to convey that soil from the further distances with the help of dumping vehicles. Borrow pits are taken. So that borrow pit should be located near to the site. जिथं डॅम construct करायचं आहे त्या ठिकाणी त्याच्या जवळ पाहिजे. बोरो पिट्स कुठे लोकेट करायला पाहिजे? नियर टू दी डॅम साइट, सो दॅट ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन टाइम रिक्वायर्ड फॉर ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन will be less. Cost for transportation will be less. This is the first case. First design criteria. The borrow pits should be located near to the site, and fill which is used should be of good quality. Natural material should be used to minimize the cost. This is the first design criteria. So, मतलब first design criteria. Second criteria, sufficient spillway and outlets capacity should be provided so as to avoid possibilities of overtopping. आपण फेल्युअर मध्ये हायड्रोलिक फेल्युअर फर्स्ट रिझन काय? ओव्हरटॉपिंग होऊ नये म्हणून काय प्रोव्हाइड करायचं? सफिशियंट स्पिलवे capacity should be provided, outlets should be provided within the dam, so to avoid the overtopping of the dam during design flood. ज्यावेळेस फ्लड लेवल जास्त असेल त्यावेळेस ओव्हरटॉपिंग होईल. तो ओव्हरटॉपिंग होऊ नये म्हणून त्यासाठी स्पिलवे कॅपॅसिटी वाढवली पाहिजे किंवा आउटलेट्स कॅपॅसिटी वाढवली पाहिजे. Sufficient freeboard is provided. This is the second factor, second criteria for designing a earthen dam. Spillways should be having sufficient capacity. And sufficient third criteria is sufficient freeboard is provided for wind setup. So to avoid wave action, to avoid frost action, earthquake motions, त्यासाठी काय प्रोव्हाइड केले? 1.5 मीटर height freeboard is provided to avoid the wave action होऊ नये म्हणून किंवा frost action होऊ नये म्हणून. Earthquake motions, if earthquake develops, earthquake motions are created, then to avoid this, sufficient freeboard of 1.5 meter is provided in the dam structure at the top of the above the water level. This is the third criteria, freeboard, provision of the freeboard. And the fourth criteria क्या है? Seepage line, phreatic line should be remain well within the downstream face of the dam so that no slowing of the face occurs. सीपेज लाइन कसं पाहिजे? सीपेज लाइन ते ग्रॅव्हल फिल्टर, इथे फिल्टर प्रोव्हाइड पाहिजे. हा जो फ्लोटिक लाईन आहे, दिसते का? टॉप फ्लो लाईनला काय म्हणतात? टॉप फ्लो लाईन जो आहे फ्लोटिंग लाईन, हे कुठं असते? हे मॅक्झिमम वॉटर लेवलला. मग इथून हे लाईन इथे टॉप फ्लो नाही, ते दाखवले पहा, हा टॉप फ्लो लाईन. दिस इज टॉप फ्लो लाईन, त्यालाच काय म्हणतात? फ्रेटिक लाईन. हा जो फ्रेटिक लाईन आहे तो वेल विदिन द डॅम. हा जो आउटसाइड द डॅम, डॅमच्या बाहेर जाऊ नये. यू शुड बी विदिन द डॅम, म्हणजे इथपर्यंत असायला पाहिजे. ॲरो दिसतं का? विदिन द, या टोच्या मध्ये, शुड बी विदिन दिस टो, शुड नॉट क्रॉस दिस टो, याच्या पलीकडे, टोच्या पलीकडे जाऊ नये. इफ इट इज वेल विदिन द डॅम, इथे खाली ड्रेनेज फिल्टर प्रोव्हाइड केलेलं आहे, ग्रॅव्हल फिल्टर, सो दॅट दिस फ्रेटिक लाईन, सीपेज लाईन जी आहे ते त्या डॅमच्या टोच्या बाहेर जाऊ नये म्हणून याचं फिल्टर, कॉन्क्रीटचं हे लेअर इथे टाकलेलं आहे. पण ते PCC किंवा कॉन्क्रीट लेअर इज लेड सो दॅट दिस फ्लो लाईन, म्हणजे इथून हे पाणी पुढे जाणार नाही. फ्लो लाईन तो इथंच थांबला जाईल. या वे शुड बी विदिन द बॉडी ऑफ द डॅम, तो पुढे पास होणार नाही. इथे जर हा जर पुढे पास झाला, हा लाईन जर पुढे गेला, ड्रेनेज फिल्टर पॉईंट केलं नसेल, तर पाणी डाउनस्ट्रीम काय होईल? पूर्ण हे डॅम soil particles may get come in contact with water and dam may get fail. Erosion will, the body piping may occur, piping or sloughing through the dam may occur. Okay, समजलं? is a criteria. Fourth criteria, this top flow line should be well within this dam structure. Rating line should be well within the dam. It should not cross this downstream toe of the dam. This is the fourth design criteria. Seepage line, freatic line, well within the dam. And the fifth criteria क्या है? There is a little harm in seepage to the through a flood control dam. If the stability of the foundation and embankment is not impaired by piping or sloughing, but conservation dam must be watertight as possible. There is a little harm in seepage to the flood control dam. The flood control dam है, which controls the flood. The stability of the foundation and embankment, if it is not impaired by piping or sloughing, the stability should be ensured. म्हणजे piping and sloughing action होऊ नये म्हणून proper measures are taken. So conservation dam should be watertight. It should be watertight. Water should not percolate through this dam body or foundation. This is the fifth criteria. Sixth criteria is there should be no possibility of free flow of water from the upstream to downstream phase. Dam flow of the water should be, it should not overtop. There is no possibility of the free flow of water from upstream to downstream phase of the dam. The flow of water should be obstructed. It should not pass to the downstream side. For that, you have to proper spillway gates should be provided. Gates should be operated properly at when there is a increase in the water level. The flow of the water should be maintained. These are six criteria. Seventh criteria क्या है? The upstream phase should be properly protected against wave action. त्यासाठी आपण आधी पाहिले स्लोप प्रोटेक्शन प्रोव्हाइड केलेलं असेल. Slope protection किंवा riprap, slope pitching is provided with the stones or rubbles to avoid the continuous erosion of the soil on upstream side and downstream side. Downstream phase against rains and against waves up to the tailwater. For that, to avoid the erosion of the downstream side, for that berms are provided, grassing is provided to avoid the erosion of the downstream face. Then provision of the horizontal berms at suitable intervals at suitable heights in the downstream face may be provided so as to reduce the erosion of the downstream due to flow of the rainwater. त्यासाठी रिप्रॅप्स प्रोव्हाइड केले असतात डाउनस्ट्रीम फेसला on entire upstream face and downstream face near the toe and on upstream face. The riprap is provided to avoid the erosion. This is a 7 criteria, design criteria, providing the horizontal berms on downstream face and providing the this ripraps or slope protection is provided on upstream and downstream toe of the dam. And the 8th design criteria is portion of the dam downstream of the impervious core should be properly drained by providing suitable horizontal filter drains or toe drains or chimney drains. The drainage arrangement should be provided. Portion of the dam downstream of the impervious core should be properly drained. त्यासाठी काय प्रोव्हाइड करतात? Horizontal filter drains are provided within the dam, toe drains जेणेकरून पाणी ड्रेन करता येईल असं किंवा चिमनी ड्रेन्स आर प्रोव्हाइडेड. Various types of drains, filters, drains are provided for the flow of the water to avoid this failure of the dam. This is the 8th criteria, provision of the drains. 9th criteria is the upstream and downstream slope should be so designed as to stable under worst conditions of loading. During sudden drawdown of the reservoir, and if there is a level of the water increases, if the reservoir is in full condition, the dam structure should be designed in a such a way that it should withstand the hydrostatic pressure. This is the 9th criteria. Upstream and downstream slope should be properly designed. And 10th criteria is upstream and downstream slope should be flat enough so as to provide sufficient base width at the foundation level. Upstream and downstream slope कसा पाहिजे? It should be flat enough. Flat. It should be provided with flat. It should be should have sufficient slope. So base width should be properly maintained at the foundation level, so that maximum shear stress developed remains well below the corresponding maximum shear strength. And shear strength should be there. Maximum shear stress is developed at the foundation and within the body of the dam to avoid the failure. त्यासाठी upstream and downstream slope कसं पाहिजे? Flat enough. This is the 10th criteria. And 11th criteria काय आहे? The consolidation of the soil does not take place instantaneously when the compaction is done by external loadings. ज्यावेळेस आपण कॉम्पॅक्शन करतो, कॉम्पॅक्शन केल्यानंतर ते सॉइल काय होईल? कॉम्पॅक्ट होईल. Consolidation of the soil does not take place. Consolidation should not occur. If it takes place slowly as the excess pore water pressure goes out and the load is transferred to the soil grains. The consolidation should be slower. Excess pore water pressure, pore water goes out and the load is transferred to the soil grains. Load may be decreased. So in coarse gravels and fine gravels, in coarse gravel there are wide openings are large enough to permit the rapid escape of the water and air. and full compaction may occur before construction is over. म्हणजे कोर्स ग्रॅव्हल्स मध्ये वाईड ओपनिंग्स असतात, फाईन ग्रेन सॉइल मध्ये consolidation is slow because it is impervious soil. So this is the 11th criteria. The consolidation of the soils does not take place instantaneously. Consolidation process should be slower to avoid the failure of the dam, to avoid the seepage. And 12th one is stability of the embankment and foundation is very critical during construction or even after construction due to development of excessive pore pressure and consequent reduction in the shear strength of soil. And this embankment in critical condition, embankment slopes should remain safe under critical condition. ज्यावेळेस fluctuations असतात, ज्यावेळेस when there is a critical condition, when there is a sudden drawdown, and when there is a sudden increase in the water level, so there may be chances of increase in the pore water pressure, pore pressure. So dams should withstand the pressure, the forces coming on the structure. Stability of the embankment and foundation should be ensured. For that, proper design, safe design of the dam should be done. Construction and design of the dam should be properly done. This is the 12th criteria. Some of the criteria, design criteria, 12th design criteria of the earthen dams. So by using this design criteria, you have to design a earthen dams by considering this 12 design criteria. समजलं इथपर्यंत डिझाईन क्रायटेरिया? समजलं नसेल तर विचारा. एनी डिफिकल्टी प्लीज आस्क. डिझाईन क्रायटेरिया समजलंय? डिझाईन क्रायटेरिया ऑफ द earthen dam. प्लीज आस्क. समजलं का सर्वांना? Okay, here we will stop. In next lecture, we'll see seepage analysis of the earthen dam.